This pill does not make you smarter.
No.
It just gives you access to your past memories.
Personally, for me, I'd do it for my driving lessons.
Yes! Your driving test! Beautiful!
So if I did a driving test, I'd pop it just before, I'd remember everything, I'd be so focused, and I would not worry about anything on the road, and I'd pass.
The pill's real.
No.
Part of the pill
I
is
thought
real.
we were talking about the pod, but...
No, the pill.
That's... Oh, my days.
Get to that in a minute.
Okay.
Not so real. Perfect, there we are.
Was that harmonised?
I thought that was quite good.
It sounded semi-harmonised.
We'll check it in the editing booth.
If not, we'll add some dubstep in. Yeah,
smashed it.
Not so real.
We are the Not So Real podcast, TV and
That's
film.
us.
My name is Jack.
My name's Lee.
And we talk nonsense for fun.
Yes, we do.
For your enjoyment.
Well, sure.
If you're listening to it.
If you,
I mean, yeah, we do it for our fun.
Yeah, but if you want to listen and be like, oh, that's quite funny.
If you also enjoy it,
yeah,
we're not going to stop.
Come and have a listen.
The ratings say you like it.
Yeah, the ratings are great.
So we're not thinking
maybe
of
add
stopping.
some more rating, guys. Come on, we need some more 5 stars.
5 stars, reviews, maybe some letters in the post.
DM us. Tell us that you absolutely like us or not.
If I give out Lee's phone number, can you text him some 5-star reviews?
It starts with an O and
then a 7.
No,
and then a 7.
No,
then there's a 7.
No,
it's a 7.
No. Oh, that was so close.
There's a few more numbers in it.
Thing.
And then
that's crazy.
There's only 9 left to figure out.
Exactly. So you guys keep trying, and when you figure it out, you let me know. Give me a text.
So today we're looking at the film Limitless.
Yeah, Bradley Cooper.
Which I had never seen before.
Yeah, it's a banging film.
Oh, it's a good film.
Oh yeah.
I've not yet finished it.
What?
Yeah, no, I'm 20 minutes before the end. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Why does it not matter? Tell me why.
Because we're talking about the pill. The Limitless Pill.
The pill?
The pill.
The pill?
No, not that pill.
Oh, the pill.
That pill's not my friend, but it is also my friend. It's a good friend.
That pill is the friend. that is a big friend.
It's the best friend.
The best friend for me.
To not be called Daddy, really.
Yeah. Daddy, not so real.
I'm not so real father.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
my daddy. Oh, daddy.
Different pill.
Yeah, different pill.
We're talking about Limitless.
A certain other pill.
So let me, if you've not seen the film, just help you out what the film's about. So Edward Mauler is the guy. It's Bradley Cooper.
Bradley Cooper.
He's struggling to write a book, maintain a relationship, or handle the basic necessities of a life. He's behind on his rent, his apartment is a mess, and he lacks the motivation and mental capacity to fix his problems.
He's such a sexy man.
He's such a good-looking
right
geezer.
It's just Bradley fucking Cooper.
I'm explaining to you his life problems, and I would imagine most of our female audience are thinking, yes, bad boy.
Absolutely.
Bad boy.
Absolutely.
All I'm hearing here is he's trying to write a book and be creative. He's not great in a relationship, might treat me badly. His flat is an absolute mess. He needs money, but my God, I want to sleep with him.
What a bad boy.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's what you're thinking, yeah?
Yeah, I saw him and
other
thought...
people are thinking. What you're thinking.
I tried to blame it on somebody else there, didn't I?
Yeah, you did try, but it's definitely you.
I'd sleep with them.
Oh, fair enough.
He dreams of a different life, but in every respect, his reach exceeds his grasp. So it basically means, I'm just reading out the bio here. If you've not gathered that yet, he can't basically do whatever he needs to do to make himself into a better person. At least until he discovers NZT48.
Is that the actual name of the pill?
NZT.
Not the pill.
48.
Pill, so.
Both pills. Is a designer drug that maximises his cognitive abilities, makes his brain bigger. It gives him perfect memory and allows him to analyse details he may have missed without the pill. And with just one pill, cleans his entire apartment, solves his rent problem, cracks out the draft of his book. The trouble is, it is temporary. And acquiring more of the pill makes him a little bit fucked. He drinks blood at some point.
Yeah, I've got to say something to you, Jack.
Okay.
There's something that happens in the last 20 minutes of the film that's probably quite dire to what you might think about the pill.
Shit, what does it do?
Well, do you want me to spoil it? Do we have a massive spoiler alert and put spoilers? I'm gonna spoil the end of the film.
Yeah,
Right.
okay. Yeah, no, yeah, I'm good.
He actually finds a way to get rid of the side effects of the pill, and he ends up just having good pills.
So they're bad for you at some point.
Yeah, well, obviously, like, you know, they have like a temporary effect of doing whatever, but he ends up getting the pills, and they end up just staying in his immune system, and he's like all good.
How does he do that?
Because he gets the money, because he's got so much money, because he was like, you know, done his sales stuff. Didn't he? Wasn't he like a salesperson? He was like stocks and shit.
It was an author.
I swear
But no, he also went into stocks and shares.
yeah, like he got loads of money and stuff, and he found a way to, like, you know, keep the pill going in his head, and he didn't have any like temporary effect of it lasting off. Now he's like completely clean and stuff, and his head's always on that
on the pill,
on the ball.
How?
I don't fucking know. Don't ask me. I'm not a fucking
Yeah, but
scientist.
what does he do?
He ends up, like, you know, getting some money and researching into how the thing's made, and then
he makes it himself.
Yeah.
Fucking legend.
Yeah.
Fair play to him.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I would have done if I was a druggie.
That's Bradley Cooper's just smart with money, clearly.
I mean, obviously, yeah. But this is the thing. This is the thing. I'm gonna look you right in the eyes right now.
I'm looking you in the eyes.
This podcast is called Not So Real.
Yeah.
This is real.
Whoa, that's
Yeah.
crazy, guys. Comment
Boom.
if you feel like this isn't
Absolutely boom. It's real.
Well, okay, it's
But
real.
we'll get to that
What, the pill's
in a
real?
minute. The pill's real.
No,
Part of the pill
I
is
thought we were
real.
talking about the pod, but
No, the pill.
That's oh my days.
Get to that in a minute.
Okay.
My first question is to you: would you take the pill? In Limitless, not if you were Bradley Cooper. If it was just here, and you could take.
Just to make me focus, just to be like, yep.
I mean, it is extreme focusing as one of the things that it gives you. It's like
giving yourself a superpower, because I feel like it gives you a lot of things. Like, it makes you focus, it makes you do
Not
this,
an
makes you
erection.
well, maybe not that, but do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's like a superpower pill. Like, it does make you feel like you're on the ball the whole time. A lot of people, like 10% of the time, everyone gets like a mood where they're like, oh my god, I need to do this and sort my life out or whatever, you know. I need to clean this, I need to do that. But if you're like that 24/7, your drive for things in life would be 10 times like more than anything you ever felt. Like, he finished his book, he had the drive to do it. Like, it'd be, I don't know, it'd be like having a superpower.
so that's a yes.
So yeah, I probably would.
You'd
do
take
it.
the pill?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Would you get addicted to taking the pill?
Probably, because the feeling of it, like, it sounds really bad, but like, oh, I don't know, because I wouldn't like, because then you'd be a drug. You would just be a druggie. You would just be
Getting off on a high.
Yeah, you would.
Because effectively, taking that pill,
Yeah,
the
you would.
high is this like extreme focus, and then
but then it's like it's productively helping your life, but then at the same time, it's still bad because you are addicted to a drug. But then a lot of people smoke, so
But he
a lot of people
thinks-
smoke cigarettes. And,
that is true.
and that's bad for you. This is actually good for you, even though you'd be addicted to this feeling of feeling good. It's still benefiting your life. So maybe I could look the other way.
Lots of money though.
Yeah,
if you
exactly.
couldn't afford
to
it
buy
like
it,
him,
yeah.
if you couldn't afford to actually take the pill, you took it through a means that was just your mate giving you it. Because to him, it was FDA approved in the film, it was all government approved, and it was legal.
Yeah.
Until it wasn't, and he was told that it then wasn't a legal substance. He took the pill, but he wasn't in a state to keep taking the pill. He got addicted after one because he saw how much success that he had in his normal life. And he thought it made him into a better person. That's scary stuff, don't you think?
Yeah,
He's taken a pill and gone, I'm better with that in my system. I'm like, hold on a minute.
it is quite a mad thing to think, but he was doing better things. So
He was actually. He did clean up his life.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying
And the
to you,
first thing that he did was clean up his life.
if you had to be addicted to a drug, that would probably be the only one I'd say that is actually acceptable, because I feel like that is actually bettering your life.
Yeah.
Like, I don't see you doing anything else and it being a benefit to anything. Like, this actually makes you clean up and focus and helps you write a book, like, makes yourself, like, do you know what I mean? Like, he wrote a
Understand the world.
book. Yeah, understand the world a bit more, focusing on getting motivation to pay your rent, like, to write a book that you're going to sell because you, like, obviously for money wise, like this is actually something that benefits your life. I don't think any other drug does that, and never will, but I feel like this does. So,
but it also changed his personality. So when he first took it, or second time that he took it, he went to like an event, didn't he?
Yeah, I remember.
And he suddenly became the most knowledgeable person in that circle of really wealthy people. And he was just chatting and talking, and he knew about the stock market and authors, and he kind of knew everything. And I was watching it like, oh, that isn't you anymore, though, is it? Like that was never him.
Then I feel like he's just done that to impress them, hasn't he? Like just to sort of fit in with the convo. A lot of people do that anyway, but
yeah, but he was doing it, and he knew. Sometimes when I'm in a group of people where I know fucking nothing, I just spill shit.
There we go. That's what clearly what he was
literally
doing.
just go, oh yeah, about the finance department in Microsoft. Have you heard about this girl called Abby? She's great.
Right. Have you, like, the thing is, have you met Bradley Cooper? Like, not
personally,
not
no.
personally, but I mean, have you seen his face? Like,
Yeah.
he doesn't need to talk and do all that. He can just stand there and just be Bradley Cooper. Like,
yeah, but this is
he's a good looking lad. Like,
if
he can stand there and be like, hey.
Yeah, but he was doing that when he was just the author without the pill, and he was sitting in his flat and he was needing to write the next book to be the next big hit, and he's all depressed. That was him. That was just who he was as a person. He was getting through life. It was a bit of a mess.
Yeah.
And then this pill was almost like the flip side of him. It was like two sides of a coin.
Yeah.
He took the pill, went to this party, and watching it, if he hadn't have taken that pill and he was still at the party, he would have been in the corner, scratching his hands, doing nothing.
Looking sexy. Scratching his hands. Yeah,
looking sexy.
Yeah.
But he wouldn't have been as vibrant.
No.
If I take
agree
that
with you.
fucking pill, I'm a very vibrant, kind of colourful person at a party.
Anyway.
I might explode.
Yeah. You might explode. No, I just feel like I don't think you'd explode.
I'd look mental.
No, because I feel like the pill doesn't do that. I feel like the pill, it kind of does, but it more a fact of like makes you. I think it does make you smarter. I guess does it not?
Oh,
like,
that I could do with.
Like it would just you'd end up being smarter from it, and then you'd be like you'd know how to deal with a certain situation in a certain group of people. You'd know what to say. Like you'd say what you'd want to say anyway when you feel nervous anyway. But
You'd get it out in one hit.
yeah, you would because you're smarter about it and you've thought about it with this pill.
I wonder how much your IQ goes up.
Yeah,
Because he was spitting out facts that
Yeah.
I didn't even bloody know.
maybe he did know it, but was not confident enough to say it. I don't know. Like,
Well, this is
he's
the
an author. He does write books.
This is the idea of that potentially the pill doesn't make you smarter. It never made him smarter. It just allowed him to access that part of his brain.
Yeah,
So he had that knowledge in there, and because of how he was, even if he was at the party, he may not have been the centre of attention because he didn't demand it. Like, he demanded that crowd. He was like, look at me. He was like, I'm the best in the bloody room.
I'm the best.
I'm Bradley bloody Cooper. Who cares? Actually, I'm Edward bloody Mora.
Sorry,
Who
yeah,
absolutely cares.
I don't care about his character name. He's just Bradley Cooper.
He's Bradley Cooper. He's Bradley Cooper.
He's Bradley
Cooper.
Damn it.
But he's just like the way that he presents himself, that kind of confidence that pill then gives him. But is that confidence because of his knowledge?
Yeah.
Or is it confidence because of the pill? Has the pill made him think he's better than what he is?
I think it's a bit of both. I think it's a bit of both as well. I think the pill's made him do that, but I think there probably was knowledge in his head, and he's just spilled it out, and like now he just looks impressive, and everyone loves him. So you're telling me, Jack, you would not take the pill?
Oh no, I'd probably take it.
Yeah.
I'd take it because I feel like I'm quite forgetful.
So you'd want it so that you'd remember certain stuff as well.
Yeah.
Like if it was like, I don't know, your cousin's birthday.
And
you forgot.
The stuff that my girlfriend says that I just gone, and like, she'll say it one time and it's just over my head. Like we did a quiz the other day, a 10-question quiz, and it was about the things that we've told each other.
Oh God!
And it was
she made this quiz up.
Well, I made my quiz up for her, and she made her quiz up for me.
Oh, love that.
And I'm sitting there thinking, I could do all right here. Absolutely, fuck that. 2 out of 10, 3 out of 10.
I got 1.
She got like 7, 8, 9, and I was like,
impressive.
and after that, I started to.
Jack, is this just because you don't listen? Oh.
No, the thing is, I do listen. I do listen because in the moment I can have that chat. After the chat is done,
You don't even remember you got a girlfriend.
Don't
anymore.
even know.
Who is she? I know who she is. I swear I've met her before.
It's really bad. Like, it's really, really bad.
So you want this pill to, like, if you have any conversation, let's just say with your girlfriend or any family member,
Yeah.
you could, and you'd remember what they're saying. And then, like, I've done that a couple of times. Only, like, maybe one off, but it'd be like, my family would say something to me and they'll go, oh, yeah, please do this. And I'm like, yeah, no worries. And I'll just completely forget. And then I'll get told off. Because I haven't done it.
Because it's not properly in your brain, because it's just a conversation. You're just like, things get thrown at you during the day, and your brain's always like so taken up with stuff you've already got on.
Yeah.
Like there's like a million things that you could think about that need to be done right now. When someone says what their favourite pasta dish is, you're a little bit like, that's not important right now.
Yeah, it could be.
It could be. Yeah, it doesn't really matter because it's not affecting me right now.
And in
but
3 months, they're like, what's my favourite pasta dish?
I told you on the first day, and you're like, right, okay. You're like, okay, let's calm this down a bit. The same.
Is it? Spaghetti.
Give me the first letter. Give me the first letter, and I'll be all right. That's my normal trick. Give me the first letter, stalling time, and also narrows it down a bit. But I would take it. I don't need to be smart because that won't help me. Because
smart.
yeah.
Jake's smart.
No, but because I don't have enough knowledge in my brain to be smart. So if you then make me smarter, you're just making that empty space bigger, and there's no need for that.
There's just nothing in there.
If you start searching it in a box for shit, if you get a bigger box, there's still nothing in it, right? You're never gonna find something. So I just need like a good memory recall, and this gives you perfect memory.
I just like all the perks it gives. I feel like it's a good shout to have.
If there was one situation, right, you've got one pill in front of you, I've gifted it to you.
Yeah.
One situation that you are waiting for you to take that pill. What situation is that?
Oh, okay. Okay, so if I had a really big job interview,
Yeah.
I feel like I would pop it just before. Because then
I'd pop that.
I'd pop that. I'd go yoink, and then I'd be going into that job interview looking really fucking smart. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, got
Like
that.
imagine just going to that job interview. They're asking you every question under the sun. And you're just like, back in 1744, when Hercules, and then when Hercules, you could just make up a load. Not make up a load of crap, but you'd be knowledgeable and you'd look really smart.
Like you'd research the company and remember all the information.
Or like if I was doing like a college course or something and I wanted to learn something like that, then I'd pop it then because I'd be just taking all that information.
But you only get one pill and it's temporary.
Oh, true. Unless you're doing like exams or something.
Exams would be good.
Exams.
If there was an exam that you struggled with, like a subject, take the pill before.
Personally, for me, I'd do it for my driving lessons.
Yes! Your driving test!
So
Beautiful!
So if I did a driving test, I'd pop it just before, I'd remember everything, I'd be so focused, and I would not worry about anything on the road, and I'd pass.
Driving test or the theory test? The actual driving test or the theory test? Because everyone fails the theory test.
No, I'd say the physical.
You go with physical test?
Yeah, because I feel like there's a lot more to look up on the road and make sure that like you're doing all the things right and stuff. Like your theory, you can sit there and study for, which I've passed my theory before. So, you know.
But but then you'd get on the fucking road and be shit, mate.
Yeah, but it'd be alright.
Got me licence is good.
Fine,
It'd be all good.
Like, it'd be fine. I'll find some more pills. It'd be fine.
I think.
What about you, Jake? Come on, spill your beans.
I think I would take it. See, the thing is, just one. I don't do a lot of things just once. So it has to be a very special situation.
Oh, really? Oh,
I'd probably.
tied me out.
Yeah. So for the first ever toad in the hole, I'd take the pill.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't look like an amateur.
I love that. Yeah, for the first time.
I didn't do that.
If you want to know what toad in the hole means, listen to the other episode.
When my first serving a toad in the hole. Let's not go there.
Oh, should we not?
You know what, it was absolutely fine. In case a girlfriend listens, she's not a fan of it.
Oh, what? The first toad
she's
in the
told
hole?
me that.
Oh,
that was a big old.
I can't even remember my first time. Oh, a bad. Whoopsie. Whoopsie.
Yeah, I'm saying I enjoyed my first hole in the hole.
Oh, good for
It was
you,
a
man.
very good meal.
Yeah.
The gravy, the gravy was lovely. I had a great time.
As long as there was no ketchup with it, I think.
No ketchup.
Definitely no gravy.
No, definitely.
Oh, if you don't know what we're talking about, just don't worry about it. But,
We love Toby Carvery.
yeah, we
It's a
just love a
buffet.
Toby. We love a Toby Carvery.
I would take.
Go on, Jack, fire away.
I would probably take the pill, the Limitless Pill, which makes me perfect memory and no anxiety. I'd take it if I ever got a big job, like a really, really big job, and I was quite overwhelmed by it. Like
Okay.
if I was hosting the Queen's Jubilee back when it was.
Yeah. Not now.
Not now.
Yeah, obviously.
I don't know enough about the Queen to do that justice. So I feel like on the night where you couldn't really have afforded to mess that up, I would have taken that pill. Or even like the King's coronation that's going to be, or potentially has been.
So you wouldn't use it for like a pub quiz?
No, because I don't know the things anyway. Do you know what I mean? So this is my...
But it might be stored in your brain, you know.
No, but it just ain't. I went to a pub quiz the other day, and it was like, what's the most important weapon in the Vikings conquering of the Netherlands?
And you might know that, Jack.
You guess right now. I'll give you 4 options.
Axe.
Right? Axe, sword, shield, longbow.
Oh, it's probably a longbow.
It was a fucking longbow!
I just know my Viking history.
And I was sitting there.
It was in the back of my brain, mate.
I was sitting there, and my girlfriend's mate literally went, "Oh, so it's a longbow." Then everyone around me went, "It was a longbow," and I went, "How the fuck do you know that?" I was like, "I've done this," and was I just not fucking listening or something? Because I don't know. If you had said, if it was about the Romans, I'd have been all right. Because I remember those guys; they were legends.
Horrible histories.
Never watched it. Never watched it.
Oh my days.
So me and pub quizzes, everyone's like, "Do you not watch that TV?" I was like, "No, I didn't. I was watching fucking Teletubbies like a normal kid was." Everyone's like, "I love history," and like Henry VIII.
See, I was watching Dora. Eldora. There we go. That's all I got from it.
Dora the Explorer.
Yeah, that one. You know, the Dora, and she's like, "How do you say El sandwich?" El sandwich.
Yay!
And then that's the most amount of Spanish I know.
Swiper, no swiping.
There we
Swiper.
go. Oh, you're giving me PTSD. Stop. Oh God, I'm back to being a child.
So here's this, right?
Go on.
The Limitless Pill, NZT48, is a fictional drug that gives a user superhuman intelligence.
See, I told you it's superpower.
In reality, it's modafinil, which is an FDA-approved drug for sleep disorders. Modafinil, Modafinil, and F-I-N-L.
Modafinil.
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 That one.
Zimmerberglod.
It's developed and it's labelled a smart pill. CBS's Diana Tyler reported that one man said that he had heard about modafinil from his friends who claimed it would help him deal with overwhelming tasks at school and at work. And it is proven to combat fatigue and improve your mood, and it is a cognitive enhancer, but more research is needed before it is seen as a smart pill. So what it does is it wakes you up. So basically, it like fires you on. So whenever you're feeling tired,
it's sort of like a caffeine thing. Like it's sort of like it's just an overwhelm of caffeine to keep you awake.
I'm
sort
not
of thing.
too
Like
sure of the technicalities.
I feel like caffeine does that anyway. Couldn't you just drink a lot of coffee and be like, "I'm fired up," and then you just do your work then?
I feel like there's an experiment here needs to happen.
So you think that
Me versus you, I have the pill, you have the caffeine, and we'll see who does better on a pop quiz.
sold? Just me shaking for my 7th cup of coffee, like I need coffee.
But it is a thing. But it's so we're not saying go out and get the drug. That'd be really bad of us. You can't just go and get it. You've got to be prescribed it for sleep disorders. You've got to be tested for those as well. You can't just say I've got sleep disorder. You've got to actually like have apnea or something. But it is a real life drug potentially that we have, but it doesn't make you superhuman. So this is the difference.
It's crazy that there is even something similar to it. Like,
it's similar.
They could alter this, right? That's what I'm saying. There's not a way where this could not be a thing. Like this could be something real. Like you can modify drugs and do whatever, can't you? They can put it in a lab and they could probably try and add different bits and bobs, and this could be real. Like in many years to come, if they adapt it and they test it, it could be real.
It could be. It would need to like able you to access instantly memories. You know when someone's like, oh, I've forgotten, or oh, that's got a memory. You'd need like consistent access to everything you've ever done that you've stored in your brain, because there's this theory in there of like you use 10% of your brain.
They say that, but it's not true.
It's not true.
It's not true.
true.
So if you're listening and you think, oh, I'm only using 10% of my brain, it's not fucking true. All right, I've had enough of it.
You're using all your brain,
yes,
all the time.
And you're just fucking stupid. I'm stupid,
but
Jack's kind of smart. So
I'm not smart. But people obviously are smarter and are dumber in relative terms of everything,
exactly.
right? So not everyone's good at everything, not everyone's bad at the same stuff. But what they have found out, I think that a little while ago, it was there is room for development. So there's like blank spaces in our brains where we can still connect synapses up to make us like quicker, faster, stronger, able to access more of our body power. So that is a thing. But
which is so cool to think.
Yeah, like it's basically said we're not fully evolved yet. So we're like, you know that chart you get shown in school where it's the monkey up towards the caveman, up towards the human in a suit with a bow tie. So what that is saying is basically that isn't it yet. That's only like half the picture. So there is something after us that is more fully evolved.
Do you think we're going to have like really big heads, like big brains, and like it's going to look like our heads are going to look like light bulbs, you know, like the classic light bulbs where like
Quagmire?
Yeah, sort of like that. Like, do you get what I mean? Like Megamind, like a non-blue Megamind.
Potentially.
Like, do you think our brains are going to go like huge?
Yeah, but I think that'll be like the smart people. I think we'll evolve in different ways from here on.
You think? Like,
I think the nerds will become nerdier, but the athletes will become more athletic.
I feel like if I saw somebody like who'd have a baby and their baby's brain was like massive and it was like Megamind, then I'd be a bit worried for future generations.
I think it'd be a gradual process. I think heads might just get bigger.
One day it just turns up, boom, Megamind. That poor kid.
I think it will just like heads will get bigger. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like over
people's
time.
heads.
But then our neck, our whole structure might have to, because our necks and stuff as well. Because
well, you've seen the human that's designed for a car crash, right?
No.
It looks like something from Doctor Who. So if you look up now, if you're in a safe place to look up human being designed for car crash, it is a blob.
What the hell?
So potentially what I think will happen is whatever area we move more into, be it more like caveman-y or be it more smart and scientific-y, depends on what happens to the rest of our bodies. But to know that we're like still in a state of evolution is so sweet.
It's wild, isn't it?
So
like,
sweet.
It is wild, like, to think that we're part of history.
So if somebody's got webbed feet, they're just a strong swimmer, and you're not.
Well, that's also a part of evolution, I guess.
Exactly.
So you're doing well. Good for you.
But this pill does not make you smarter.
No.
It just gives you access to your past memories.
Yeah.
Which is great.
And probably as well, like, you can learn things and you can remember it. So, for example, if you looked up something online and was like, oh, that's a really interesting fact about the American Civil War, then you'd remember that for, like, the next month or two. And then if someone says something about it, you can just pop it out and be like, you know that George Washington decided, and then you can just blast your little facts out.
But I'm surprised that if we decided this pill was good for us, like how everyone has vitamins in the mornings, like vitamin D, vitamin C.
Not everyone,
but everyone, but people do have vitamins in the morning.
Yeah, I do try, but
I don't.
I try, but it's never happens.
I just look at them and go, oh, tomorrow. But if this thing was proven to make your brain better and to make you feel more alive, because he feels more alive with this pill in his system. If they prescribed it, don't you think life would be a little bit, I'd go with boring?
What do you mean? Go on, explain.
If everyone's superhuman intelligence
okay, I see what you mean.
and everyone is able to be on that level with you, what are you going to learn that's going to be surprising?
Yeah, exactly. Like you wouldn't need schools, you wouldn't need this, because everyone's just super smart anyway.
'Cause
You would not need to learn anything. You wouldn't need schools. You could just look up something online. You'd remember it for the rest of your life, and it's done. It's like you wouldn't. Yeah, it'd be pointless.
Yeah, because I would say something to you right now, and you'd know it for the rest of your life.
Yeah,
if I said the sky is blue because of the cosmic shielding that we have, you'd be like, okay, sweet.
Yeah.
But then that would also be correct, because I learned that when it was correct. Do you know?
Yeah.
You would always
also,
just be. You'd never need anything new. It's already be
No.
there. You'd be told something once, and it's like in your head.
I think it also as well gets rid of like the idea of like jobs and like society. It just breaks down the whole society, because the whole idea of people getting certain jobs for certain things is because they know something in that field that other people don't. So, for example, a builder might know more about bricklaying compared to someone who's an engineer doing welding, and they could know how to do the welding. Where if a bricklayer went to a welding and was like, "Oh, can I do this?" They're gonna go, "No, because you don't know how to weld." You know, like, and then if everybody knows everything, everyone would just go to everywhere, and it would just break the whole society of different jobs and this and this and that.
Oh my god! Because the economy would fall apart.
Yeah, it would absolutely fall apart.
Because you could do everyone's job after one try.
Everyone would want to just do the highest paid job.
Yes.
And then no one would want to do these silly little jobs, because they'll think, it's under me.
Because they're smarter than that.
Yeah, because they think they're smarter than it. Yeah.
Oh my god, I never thought about that.
Yeah.
That's
So,
mental.
I think Limitless could be dangerous if it's to everyone. I feel like if a certain amount, like if maybe me and you done it, would be fine.
Yeah, but why would you limit it?
Oh, because limitless.
Is it fair that only the rich people can afford to then get richer?
It's very true.
Why doesn't...
But that's society, Jack.
Let's get into politics. That's what we're here for.
I know, but let's not. Start crying.
I want to ask you a question.
Yes.
So we're not going to get into the politics.
Yeah, we're not
of the
doing
economy.
it.
We're
Not doing that.
What do you think of herbal remedies?
What you mean, like healing sort of things, or do you mean like drinks?
When people say like, I take herbals in the morning.
Take herbals, like like a fucking mint or something. Like mint or leaf.
Turmeric helps you do this, and then this herb in your tea helps you with your thinking. It clears your mind, and this thing is great for your back pain.
I think it can work.
Yeah.
Like I think it depends on what it is. Like I think some things that people just do it. Like some people just drink like green tea and think they're all cool because I drink green tea. Some people just do it for the sake of saying they've done it. You know them sort of people.
Yeah.
Like you've got them.
I'm on a health kick. I'm drinking green tea.
Yeah,
it's herbal.
Like they're just doing it because it's on a trend. They're not doing it for any health wise. But then I think there are other things that are out there that do. Like you could drink and that do help with maybe like your immune system, or drink like you can drink like I think like I don't know, I can't remember the name of it, but I think there is like some sort of herbal thing that you can have, and that you do drink it, and it can like help like maybe like settle stomachs.
Yeah.
And settle your your intestines and stomach like acids and shit like that. Like I do think there's definitely stuff there for like pain relief and stuff like that. I think some things, I think it can be done, but I think some people can use it for, I don't know, like saying they're doing something when, like, oh my god, like, I drink herbal tea.
Like the Kim K stuff.
Yeah, like
I eat kale.
Like they think they're fucking all like influencers.
Do you believe in it? That's my question to you. Do you believe in the herbal remedies?
Do you know what I'm gonna say yes.
Yeah?
I think some. I don't think all of them. I don't think all of them can, but I think some might. I don't think the way I'm going to try and explain this is, I think anything really serious, probably not, but anything like smaller cases of things like actually helping, I think yeah. Like I don't think it's just herbal, but I think anything can probably clear your mind if you put your mind to it. Like I think like if you
meditation,
like meditation and stuff. Like you could just drink normal tea or whatever drink you like, and then if you put yourself into a state where your brain's calm, like that's great. Like obviously. Herbal stuff with other little things that like I just said, like settling stomach or maybe a bit of back pain or something. It's like it could be like a bit of pain relief or something. That's all right, but anything like more than that, probably not.
So here's what I found out, because I've never really been like into the herbal stuff.
Yeah,
like I'm sure it works. The people that I know use it, really back it. That's a $35 billion industry, right? So there's
Fucking
a
hell.
lot of people in the world use it,
No, yeah.
and like more than what I actually
Well, you
realised.
think about it, there's like 8 billion people on Earth, right? Or near to it.
Yeah, so that's £7 each.
Yeah.
No, £5 each, ish.
Oh, I don't know my maths.
A year.
I'm not very good at maths.
Oh, it's about £5 each.
Yeah.
So, what I then thought is if the Limitless Pill was real and it was proven to have these effects and potentially no side effects other than the normal of you want more of it.
Yeah.
So if you were just continually able to take this pill, that would be a record-breaking product.
But then this is what I think though. I think they make so much money by doing that because they don't mix the leaves or they don't mix any of these herbal stuffs together. That's where they make their money because you got one that helps with this, one that helps with that, one that helps with that. If they put them to fucking together,
What, like in a blender?
yeah, like you
Made a
it's
super
fucking leaf,
super
they can put it in
smoothie.
a blender. Like, you could just chuck it all up or whatever, and it'd probably do multiple things, right? Maybe, potentially, right? So by selling it individually, they make more money. If they had like a super pill that was like this and it was like all of them all in one, it'd be so expensive.
Yes.
It'd be direly expensive.
But if everyone could afford it, if you paid, let's go with £50 a month to feel how Bradley Cooper feels in Limitless, would you pay for
What,
it?
every day?
Yeah,
Like you'd feel like that every day.
Every day.
£50 a month.
£50 a month.
That is not enough. Like, I'm sorry to say, I would pay that. I think 50. But like, I pay more for my phone a month.
This is what we're going
Like-
for.
like-
I'm going to increase the amounts until you would stop.
Okay.
£100 a month.
No.
So somewhere between 50 and
No,
100.
sorry. I meant yes. I meant like,
You meant yes?
like, no, I wouldn't stop there. I'd pay more than 100.
So you'd pay willingly £100 a month for like that.
Yeah.
200.
I think that's where I'd stop. I think 50 quid a week.
220.
No, it's too much. Oh. Yeah, 220. Okay, that is a lot. What would that be a week if you had to break that down?
Divided by 4.
Oh, brother.
65.
11.
55.
50. It'd be 55 quid a week.
55 a week.
That's a lot.
4 weeks.
Oh, that's still a lot though.
7 days a week though. You'd
That
feel
would
amazing.
literally be like paying. That'd be like a drug addiction.
Okay.
That's really bad. I'm recalling back. I'm going to stick to 250 quid a week. I'd say.
50 quid a week for like that.
Yeah, like a lot of people pay a lot more for a month for like I don't know, other things too, like subscriptions or I don't know.
If you added up a
Rent.
household's amount
People
of
pay for
subscriptions, you'd be able to get these pills for £50 a month.
That's
So
a-
£50 a week.
Yeah, probably.
Because you got to think, if you add up
Like if you had like
Netflix, Disney Plus,
Disney.
Now TV, Sky Sports,
like
all these packages,
BT Sports as well,
Paramount
like
Plus.
Paramount, HBO.
and then also like BT on your phone and your contract.
Yeah,
That isn't then a lot of money.
it's
Potentially,
not at all.
That's probably what
And as well, like
£80 there.
by paying this money as well, you're going to be making more money out of it because you're going to be so like focused to go and get like your job done or go and do this or do that. Like you're going to be just so active all the time. You're gonna literally be making your money back. So I wouldn't pay any more than 200. I think that's my limit. What about you, Jack?
I'd go 300, but I think that would be very expensive.
It would be.
I feel like £300 a month to feel like that. I would then argue, is there something else that I could do? Because it's pretty much, it is a lazy pill.
Yeah, no, it is.
It's
like, it does
a
make you,
all better, don't worry about it pill you can take. Whereas you can feel more awake and more with it and more focused and more intelligent if you tried. This is just a way.
It is like you're fucking lazy. Look, I'm gonna do this, and do you know what, Jack? I'm lazy. Like I'm lazy. I'm the laziest person I could be. Like Bradley Cooper ain't got nothing on me being lazy.
Because he in the film is just lazy.
Yeah, here he is, and he's
And
like,
if you gave, yeah.
oh, I don't know how to write a book. Okay, I'm gonna take a pill.
Yeah, do you know? And then it's a simple, quick fix.
Yeah.
But at what price do you think maybe not take that pill when I could then? But then the argument is, if that pill is going to make you richer just by taking it, would you then pay it?
Yeah, of course.
Because if I said to you, you've got to pay £300 a month, but very soon, £300 within this month won't mean £300 to you.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think if
So then is there a
That's where
price cap?
I'd start with 200 if it was now, like I was starting it. But then in my head, like if you had to pay that money up front now, like for example, they were like, here you go, here's all the pills you need for a month, but I need this amount first. I would just give 200. That's like my most I would give for the month, and then I'd have to go back to the next month to pay 200.
But what if?
But it probably would be more, because you'd be such on like a focus high that you would get the job you want to do and get like this really big job. You probably go to loads of interviews and get the biggest job that you want to get.
Stocks and shares, make a business.
You'd be fucking earning loads and loads and loads. And obviously that 200 would be nothing to you, but to me now, 200 would be a lot.
But what if I said to you, take these pills, and next, or even within this month for yourself, you'd have £10,000 extra in the bank account.
Oh,
what then would you pay?
$1.99. I want to keep my profits high. Now,
would you up it to a grand?
Yeah, probably
£2,000.
Yeah. Do you know what? If it got to the push, if it was guaranteed that I was getting that money, I'd probably pay 3, and that would be like the maximum.
I think I'd stop at 3.
I'd have to find the money, but I mean, you would have to, wouldn't you?
Mm-hmm.
The amount of like if they were like, we're selling this for $3,000, but you will get 10. Are you going to buy it or not? I probably would put my money in the bag and go, okay, let's do it. You'd have to, wouldn't you?
You would, because the science would be there.
It's like the pills take over, though. Like, you're not even doing it yourself. Like, these pills are basically making you do this too. Like, in your head, you're like super focused and you want to do it.
And then you need the pills.
Yeah, like that's what I mean. So, but
so people have directly linked these real life pills on planet Earth right now to their success. There isn't science behind it, but they have said, by taking these pills, I probably wouldn't be where I was today without them, which is very scary, seeing that these pills literally do nothing but potentially induce you with caffeine. So do we just sleep more, not stay up late and watch films, and then get more done and become more successful? Or do we go to the chemist and just buy these pills?
Where's the fun in that? But
do you know what I mean? It's a very dangerous thing to have on planet Earth.
I just think there's other ways of doing things. I think if you're that sort of person to be really motivated and go and do something, then that's just who you are. If you're not, then that's just part of your personality at the end of the day.
But then
the idea of doing all of that, but it would change who I am, like you said.
But does a lazy person deserve more success than the one that worked harder for it without help?
No, I don't think they do. This is what I'm saying to you. Like, I don't think I'm a very successful person, Jack, but that's because I'm fucking lazy. If you work hard, it should be paid off for it. I think you deserve all the glory and fame if you work hard.
So do we then like the fact that these pills are being developed on Earth?
Probably not. I don't.
I'm not a fan.
Like I like the idea of it, but it's not ideal for, especially like the really lazy people out there that just think, oh, this is a quick and easy way out of it.
It sounded great at the start of the podcast, but now we've spoken through it, I'm thinking I'm good without them.
Maybe we just have some for us.
We just
have these the fictional ones.
We'll call
it Jack and Lee's
jackpots.
Yeah, we'll call them jackpot. Le jackpots.
Le jackpot, like French.
We'll make it French, yeah, because it's cooler. And then we'll get Bradley Cooper to advertise it.
No, I'm not advertising them.
I forgot about that.
We'll give him one.
Yeah, well, Bradley Cooper can come round and these fictional pills, he can have one. Yeah. Okay.
Perfect.
I think that's great.
Right, let's secretly end the podcast.
Shall we? Because
get out
we've got to get Bradley Cooper on the line, haven't we? So,
right, well, we better go. I'll see you next week.
See you later. Come on, roll the credits.